Previously on Dances with Dice, when last we left our heroes Finian, the halfling artificer, Felix, the human bard, and Theo, the satyr fighter. Fire and ruin grip Marishane as dragon attacks rage across the city. Our heroes desperately escape down any alley they can find. Will they make it out? What dangers await our heroes this week on Dances with Dice?
So you guys find yourselves standing here in this, I guess, courtyard almost, as more things continue exploding around you. I would like everybody to please roll me another perception check as you kind of step outside and you see these dragons still wheeling up above.
I'm mad at both of them.
What check?
I've been rolling
Perception.
the same metal dice that somebody gave me at a convention because it's a very cool little dice. It's gold and
Yeah, gold and bronze and does all the cool shit.
yeah. I just rolled a 2.
It needs to go away.
So it's going to hell.
Yeah, it goes into the dice jail. Whoever, hey, you know
You
what?
have the little
Whoever
dunce
gave
chair
that with
still?
you, whoever gave that to you, wants you to fail at your rolls.
Yeah, and I can't remember who.
What?
That's even worse.
Maybe what? The dunce chair?
No, the
What?
dice.
Oh, the bronze dice.
Yeah, I know who gave me the fucking dunce chair was you.
Exactly. I was gonna say, I can't believe you forgot.
So, what were the perception checks? Felix, you're just like, I was not. I feel like it's like as you watch the dragon's wheel overhead again, and like this like arc of lightning comes shooting down in front of you, and it's just like you reluctantly signed up for the hero game, and you knew like probably weren't going to enjoy a lot of it. In your wildest dreams, this is not what you thought you would be doing.
Yeah, no.
Just a few, whatever months or year ago, some random satyr said, "Dragon cult real," and she
And I
was.
said, you're stupid.
And now
And here you are standing. Damn, I'm stupid.
Theo was like, "I was right, but at what cost?"
Theo
Roll an
staring at the
18.
library. Theo staring at the library behind you. It's like, is this what being right feels like?
I want to be Felix. I want to be
I
wrong.
I feel like Finn's the only person here like who has a weird plan going on, and he's the one just like being weirdly level-headed with like the math. With the
Finn
math,
100% is like Finn is 100% in his ADHD. I was built for this moment. Like I have, like you have got like, okay, so it's 2 dragons overhead. Element C has become element D, and Plan Alpha has now become Plan Omega. We need to find 3 different escape routes for this to work.
Anyway, Theo rolled an 11.
An 11, and what was your roll, Finn?
18.
18. You guys are able to hear kind of over the cacophony of like the dragon sort of rolling above you. You can now hear dedicated combat happening throughout the city. You can hear what sounds like, you can hear screams in Draconic, very clearly cult members from the 2 who can, hear it. Like you can hear combat between the city guards. You can hear combat between like citizens and the cult members. It appears some sort of sleeper attack has occurred within the city. You guys, where you are located in the sort of Middle Arcana district near the university, you're kind of in a little bit of a centralized area. You can see like evacuees or what evacuees have been able to escape are starting to make their way towards the keep, coming through the districts as well as they see like the destruction around them. You guys kind of have two options here. Well, three technically. You have your teleportation scroll. If you want to get out of Dodge entirely and go see
Hey, we're here
Bean
for
and
dinner,
her-
by the way.
yeah,
The
you
world
can-
is
you-
ending.
Yeah, you could go. Hey, listen, you could go meet your dinner reservation that you guys have.
Mhm.
You can try to escape the city. You hear the kind of refugees as they're sort of streaming upwards. You hear them. Some of them talking about it's like I heard you could get out at the docks, or no, it's like there's a evacuation route through the lower city. Like you can get out that way too. Or you can head to the safety. There has been an evacuation order given to come to the keep behind the main walls of the sort of like a palace district.
Look, this isn't even a question. We have a scroll to get out of Dodge. I say we
Wait.
use that. Like,
But there's also people in danger. Shouldn't
There's
we try to go
civilians
fight?
that are, yeah.
Shouldn't we try to be helping the other civilians get to safety?
I mean, it is up to you guys. The general gist you get from as people are kind of streaming past you and you're picking up little bits and bobs of conversation. The general gist you get is that the guards are engaging as much as they can with the forces in the city. However, they're unsure of who is who because all of it appears that it's like as soon as the dragons appeared, I saw 4 people who I had known for years just throw off their clothes and suddenly they're wearing armor and start attacking people. It's so there appear to be sleeper agents within the city. So you can there's a lot of confusion as to who is actually who. So you are absolutely, if you want to go fan out into the city and try to find some people and see what may or may not be going on, you're totally welcome to do so. You have your teleport out, or you can head up to the keep and see what's going on up there.
Do we see any combat directly in our vicinity?
No. It appears to all be. It appears all to be other than the dragons overhead, all of the combat seems to be in the lower city. The middle and upper districts, and you can start to see guards starting to arrive and directing traffic and things like that. The middle and upper districts seem to be a little bit more untouched. It is also the equivalent of a Saturday morning, technically. So not a lot would have been happening up here anyway. So that it seems to be more of that than anything else. It's just because
It's where people were just kind of naturally gathered already.
Exactly. It's a Saturday morning. Most people are at the market or getting food or going out and about for a family day or something like that. So it's purely if this happened on a Wednesday, this might be a whole lot worse and there would be a huge number of people up here. But it was purely a coincidence of timing.
All right, then I'm going to move towards the lower city.
Okay.
you just hear
I
that-
am not stopping to see if they're following me.
hear
Okay.
that song where it's like Saturday.
What's
There's all
in
this
the lower
fighting
city?
going on and
The fighting.
Oh, then let's, I guess, go.
Okay. So are you guys specifically looking for any cultists to try to fight, or are you trying to find your way out of the city through the lower city?
Personally, I am looking for people being attacked by cultists that may not be fighters or something like that.
Okay.
If they're attacking civilians, that's what I'm looking for.
Okay. Then I guess I will just say for the sake of brevity, do you guys follow Felix as they're cutting back through the crowd?
Well, I'm not gonna let him go by himself.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Also, Finn is now
Fuck you mean, look at
confused
me?
because Felix is suddenly caring about people other than themselves. And it's highly out of character.
To be fair, Felix was also the one that made the executive decision that we were saving Vani.
Also true. So you guys make your way
I'm
through the lower
three-dimensional.
city. You find
I'm
your
a fully
way.
realized creation.
You find your way through the collapsed old gate. Well, not collapsed, but very wrecked up old gate from the original city. And as you make your way into the lower city, I would like everybody to please roll me one more set of perception checks, please.
Switch dice, and it's a fucking 16.
God damn.
15.
So 19 total.
19, 19, and 15. Okay. You guys hear a series of screams coming from what looks like an inn not too far away, just down the street, and you go sprinting over to this inn. And within it, you see a what looks like a mother and her child and two of her children sort of cornered up against the wall. And inside, you see three sort of hulking cult members. It's like hulking like big, large cult members, and like one of them's got a knife out. It's like, well, what have we got here, boys? A little bit of tasty meat.
I hate him already.
And the young mother is trying to kind of like pushing her children back behind her. And as you guys kind of like rush through the door, like the door opens and then like one of them turns and is like, "Hey boss, we got company." And I would like everybody to please roll initiative.
Hooray!
A sec while I find an encounter.
Grabbing some stat blocks for
Listen,
miscreants.
I fully expected you to just like, hey, there's an escape route. Zoop, bye. You are also throwing me for a loop here, Felix.
I've got my reasons.
It's like I am a fully realized person. I am.
And Finn's gonna be like, when this is over, it's like the you like people, don't you, Felix? Like the you like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward?
Like, don't you, Felix?
You
care about the well-being of others, don't you, Felix?
Don't you, Felix?
Words in my mouth.
All right. And then sorry, Felix. What was your initiative?
21.
21. Theo.
I suck. 13.
13.
I have a +7 to initiative, and yet I can't be surprised though. Nothing surprises me.
Okay, Felix, you are up first. Finian, you are on deck. You see three hulking-looking guards in front of you, one much larger than the other. The very large one appears to be an orc of some kind. Has actually like almost like pale blue skin, almost like a mix between oh god, it's like that certain kind of snow that's like almost like white and blue at the same time. Like that sort of color of snow is this orc's skin tone. There is what appears to be a human, just like the one with like the more like ee sort of voice is a human. And you also see a shockingly, actually, you see a dwarf as well. And you can actually see there's a tattoo on the dwarf's neck that is COL, which you guys would all recognize because this is the first time you run into it, though you would recognize it from history. Because in this world, there was it's not really like a species versus species things, because it was, half the dragons decided to try to conquer the world. The other half said, we're not supposed to do that. So it's purely what side of the dragon conflict did you fall on? And like in any war, there are collaborators. So after the war, especially because these are long-lived families and long-lived species, any families or people who willingly worked with the dragons or the chromatic dragons were labeled collaborators. And over the years, it has been shortened to it's been kind of become a shorthand to their collard, or a coal is the shorthand for it. And it appears that this dwarf is trying to proudly display what they are to everyone around them. But Felix, you are up first. Would you like to smack human, orc, or dwarf?
I'm going to cast blindness, deafness at 3rd level. If I can
Okay.
target 2 of them, then.
Okay. And then what's the save for this?
Con.
Okay. One rolled a 17, and the other rolled a 9. So I'm going to assume one failed.
Yeah, I was planning on targeting the dwarf and the orc, so you can tell me which one.
The orc will have failed. So Big Boy will have failed. The dwarf will have succeeded.
The orc is now blind.
Okay. He so
No more
his little-
eyeballs for you. Revoked.
His buddy his buddy's like, hey boss, we got something to worry about here. He turns around, it's like,
Yeah.
What the fuck? My eyes. Where are my fucking eyes?
that was your
They
action.
took my fucking eyes,
They
Piglet.
took my fucking eyes, Goofy. So that was your action. You've got bonus and I guess movement. What would you also? You guys are separated because we're Theater of the Mindingus. At the door, you're about 30 feet from them, and it's the room is basically like it's like what would have been like a tavern sort of like eating area. All the tables have been thrown to the side. Like it's basically you've just got one big square like 50 by 50 room.
I'm going to inspire Theo.
All right, Theo, you're feeling inspired.
He just points at me, and I'm like, "Whoa!"
I feel it's like Theo. I feel like Theo, like you've like watched Felix do like all of these completely out of character things for today, and like they look at you, just raise one eyebrow, and it's just like, damn, okay, fuck, okay, Felix, fine.
All right, I see you. I see you,
Felix. We turn in a page here. Okay, Finian, you are up. Theo, you're on deck.
As Finian runs in the door, with right behind Felix and sees everybody. He's like, hey, and like sees like they're picking on a woman and like children. He says,
real bastards.
Hey, why don't you pick on someone your own size?
like me.
And then I just want to hear I want to know what happens with the reactions before I do my.
The human is like looking at us, is like, boss, what do you mean you can't see? I can see your eyes. Why no one took your eyes, boss? And then the dwarf looks at you, it's like, the dwarf is like, I'm your fucking size.
And then I shoot the orc in the face.
Okay.
Just kick him while he's down.
Roll to hit.
You're blind? Let me help with that.
I just wanted like the like run in. Hey, why don't you pick on someone your own size? And the dwarf be like, oh, I gotcha. And I just like the orc gets shot in the face.
It's just hungry, he said. I was just gonna eat a lady.
It happened exactly the way I wanted it to. 16.
16. That hits.
All right.
Roll your damage.
Adventure music.
Battle music.
11 points of damages.
Ooh, 11 points of damages. That's quite lovely. You hold your gun. You hold your gun out and like fire it. You hit the orc in the shoulder. It's just like, what the fuck is going on here? Real quick, Felix, for any damage they take, do they get a resave, or is it just it's on till it's off? It's on till it's off. Because I know sometimes it's you get a save at the end of your turn, and sometimes it is if you are damaged, you get another save for like things like
the end of its
stuns.
turn.
End of his turn. Okay. Then he's like, what the fuck is going on? It's like, and like the little guy looks at you. Hey, he straight down a fucking cannon? What the fuck is that?
And right as he's saying that, I'm gonna shoot him too.
Okay, roll. It's just like, oh fuck, no witnesses.
Finn's got a gun. Finn's got a gun.
Okay, 18. That will also hit.
Finny's got a gun.
Not as much.
Finny's got a gun.
8.
8. Okay. You nail him in the stomach, and it's like, oh fuck yeah, he's a tiny cannon.
don't know
And
what
then
guns are.
I'll have
They do. The cannons are very well known. The big giant magical cannons. Those were the first things that were blown off the walls when the dragon appeared.
I'm gonna have GB attempt to grapple the dwarf.
Okay. So that is gonna be that's just a strength. It's just a grapple check. So that's strength on. That's athletics versus athletics technically. Dwarf rolled a 17. So you have to
see what it's freaking. It's always like annoying having to see the stats. Oh, I had a stack. All right. That's not gonna.
No. GB runs forward and like jumps. But unused to the weight of Vonnie still on their back, like the GB kind of like overshoots and like goes sailing over the dwarf's head, and like Vonnie's like torso is just kind of like ragdolling on top, so like her arms are like thrown back like she's on a roller coaster. Just like, oh Ooh, that was fun. That will end your turn, Finian. It is now the pirate captain. Well, not pirate captain. That's just the stat block. It's the orc's turn. He is still blind.
He saves at the end of his turn.
Yeah, it's a save at the end of his turn. So he's just like, kind of claws at his eyes a little bit and is going to try to save again. It was a con save, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's an 8. He's still
And damn.
The dwarf is up. No, sorry, the little skinny dude is up next. He is going to he's gonna pull his hand away from his oh fuck. And he's gonna pull out a hand crossbow, and he's going to shoot twice at you, Finian. It's a natural 1 on the first.
He shoots himself in the foot.
Yeah, as he's pulling it out, one of them shoots himself in the foot.
That is back-to-back natural 1s.
Oh god.
Both of his toesy
These
woesies.
guys are so incompetent. What
This
the
is some
fuck?
this is some Home Alone shit.
I feel like he's pulling out the crossbow, shoots himself in the foot, and then goes and then shoots somewhere,
No, yeah,
and shoots shoots the orc again.
With the double nat, I'm gonna roll damage. So with
Please
the
be
double
in the
nat
half
1,
speed.
with a double nat 1, yeah, he whips out his hand crossbow, and then twinges with his stomach. It's and kind of leans over, pulls the trigger, shoots the orc in the arm for another 6 damage, and he's oh shit balls, I'm sorry, and then the orc just oh fuck, backhands him across the face, and he falls down. So that'll end their turn. Theo, you're up.
Oh, this is just sad. It feels.
It's like we're fighting the Three Stooges.
This went from yeah, we're heroes, we're fighting things, to that critical role thing where the same robbers kept trying to rob them in C2 and kept getting oh, you're
Syphilis
suing.
bandits or whatever they fight.
It's actually, I think that lady and her children would have stood a chance. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. Huh? Do they need us? Are they good?
It's just good. It's just I feel like Theo staring at the mom is what the fuck is wrong with you? Come on. Pick up a chair and hit him, for God's sake.
Apparently that's all it takes. She's gonna manifest her echo or something. She's gonna woo.
Okay.
So
manifest
Schlorpy and
her echo.
Glorpy.
Gonna whoo.
Stop fucking calling it Schlorpy. I hate that so much.
Yeah. All right. Very
This is my
important.
fucking
As you
voice.
so
No
as you
longer be known
manifest
as
your
Glorpy and now be known as Globulus.
Is that better, Morgan?
Honestly,
I summon
Globulus.
Globulus.
Okay. As Globulus appears, Theo, you feel as they appear, where I don't know where you've manifested them, wherever they appear, where you manifest them.
I've manifested them in between the woman and her children and them. So
Okay. Yeah.
you have to get through Globulus.
As you manifest it, you feel this shiver of excitement run through you. But you can tell it's it's an excitement there's a very specific excitement at the fact that the dragons are back and that they are destroying everything. And your echo is manifesting this you can feel this manifestation from your echo, just yes, blood, fire.
Bogash, can you chill the fuck out?
I'm shaming your echo.
Okay, you've made your echo appear. What are you doing?
I'm gonna run up and smack-a-rooney the orc. I'm gonna kick him while he's down.
Everyone
Hasn't
over
he gone
here.
through enough?
Everyone here.
I like the human in the corner,
Everyone over here. Everyone over here is seeing Danny DeVito just grabbing the hot doorknob, and then it's ooh, hang on, I want to kick him.
I want to do something to the orc too.
Everyone's gotten a turn.
Everyone's got a turn with the orc. I want one.
All right, go ahead, Theo.
I roll to hit him.
Excellent.
You know what I just realized is on my desk?
What?
Fucking alcohol from your birthday.
My birthday party.
The birthday booze.
I'm just
Also-
gonna smell this gingerbread flavored vodka. I'm not gonna drink it because I think I would die.
I think you're gonna die just by smelling it. That was 99 cents at Wine and More or something.
I feel like smelling it is the worst option.
Well, Morgan's not dying. Morgan's sniffing it and not immediately recoiling.
You know, I think it's at Bath and Body Works. They have like a brown sugar scent.
And it's
Oh.
that.
It smells like that.
Huh.
I bet it still
Like this
tastes
could be
awful.
a candle,
Just
which
don't-
is like worrying.
Yeah.
Well, you usually don't eat candles. So,
This is also true.
no, Morgan's tasting it. Morgan's trying it. There we go. There's the recoiling. There it is. There it is. Morgan's dying. Come on.
Also, just because it was,
Flavor was
tangentially-
okay.
Flavor was okay.
It's just drinking straight alcohol.
It's just drinking vodka is bad.
Actual vodka in it
Cheap as shit.
is rough. Yeah. Ow.
Um,
That burned from the second it was in my mouth.
Okay,
I guess because it's
Ooh.
topical. Happy birthday to myself and Hannah. We're old now. Yay.
you've been old.
I've been old.
I just got old. I just got
Yeah.
here. I'm 30 now.
I'm the podcast baby.
Fuck all you people.
You turned 30 in August, so shut
Yeah,
up.
Make me the baby still.
All right.
I'm
Theo,
older than you.
Theo, you go smack the orc.
Yeah, and I rolled an 11 plus 7, so 18.
That hits.
Hooray!
Oh, I was at a convention the other weekend, and I just like casually, it was relevant to the conversation. Was like, oh yeah, I'm 29, and the look
roll
of
ones and
horror
twos.
on someone's face, I've never felt older in that moment.
Oh, right. There's children at cons now. I'm 29. They go, "You're old." I'm like,
What the fuck? People get that old?
I thought we died at 24.
You would
Um,
think the way people reacted.
Fuck you all.
Yeah. All right. Alex, you're just so beautiful. You transcend age. I rolled a 6 plus 4 for 10 plus another 4, so 14
Nice.
with
You
them all.
14 smackaroonies. You slam his foot, and he's like starts hopping on one foot. It's like, motherfucking how is my goddamn ankle? So you busted his ankle.
I'm sorry about your ankle. No, I'm not. You're gonna eat people or kill these people. I don't know what you're gonna do, but something bad.
He was definitely gonna kill them.
Oh, okay. I didn't feel sorry for you.
Second attack.
A second attack, I'll have that come from
Echo.
from Globulus Echo, since
Also, this
since
is
Bargash apparently wants blood.
also
Can you
this,
tell
this
us
is
his name just in canon so we can stop calling him nasty things?
I like
That okay? Well, I don't know if that's Bargash or not. So Bargash is the voice in her head when she talks. That's Bargash. His name's Bargash. I don't know if that's Bargash. I think it's Bargash, but I'm actually not sure if that's Bargash.
This is
I
I'm
one
don't
of
have
not
time
those
to get
fun,
into all that.
this is one of those fun. This is one of those fun little moments where Hannah's having a character recognition moment as it's happening, and she doesn't like it.
I don't know if that's Bargash. I think it's Bargash, but I'm
Also-
that only Zach knows if that's Bargash.
Also,
So-
totally fine with the nickname, by the way. But here's the thing: for Globulus, you have to really lean on that L in Glob because there is a World of
Glob.
Warcraft server called Globulus, and we don't have Fight Blizzard money. So I'm just saying,
Globulus.
lean on that L.
Globulus.
I just make a rule that I would just prefer we don't use any like onomatopoeias that could also potentially be used in a joke of someone describing head.
I never even thought of it that way.
You
That's all I can think of with the
Sicko.
fucking schlorp.
I thought of it more as like eating Jello.
See, I thought
that's also
globulus
true.
was just like it's globby and it's a blob.
Globulus
The
is fine.
Globulus
Again,
3000.
Globulus is fine. It is just because of I need to fight Blizzard money. Like,
we
there
have-
is-
Don't
Do we
make
have-
me the
right
fucking
now.
pervert here.
Do we have the fight whoever made Flubber money?
No, we're not calling
No,
it that
we
yet.
also don't have fight
I want,
DreamWorks
like,
money because
all-
that is Spielberg.
Look,
Anyway.
all joking aside, I'm on board with Felix here, just being like, let's just call it your shadow.
It's not my shadow though. He's made of
Echo.
things.
Echo.
Fine.
I don't give a
Your
fuck
echo,
as
that's
long
it.
as it's not. No, I don't want to say it again.
That will end your turn, Theo.
No, it won't. I need to hit. I have my extra attack.
Oh, so you bonus action attack.
No, extra attack. I'm at level 5. I have an extra attack.
Theo, you literally just said, I attack and I take my extra attack through my echo.
Yes, which I haven't rolled yet.
Oh, I thought you had rolled it already.
No.
Okay.
Jeez.
Roll, please.
That's a 15, but I'm striking the human.
Oh, okay, you're striking the human.
Who's on the floor?
that hits.
Oh, the human's on the floor? I thought the dwarf was on the floor.
No, the dwarf has actually not been involved in these shenanigans whatsoever.
Oh, I thought I was hitting the one who wasn't. Can I switch that to the dwarf then? I was trying to hit the one who hasn't been involved in any of the shenanigans yet.
Yes, you can, yes. And a
I'm
15
switching
will
it to
hit.
dwarf. Does that hit the dwarf though?
That hits the dwarf. 15 will hit.
Cool. Yay. Roll. So
Saves-
my echo swings their maul at the dwarf. That's a 1 and a 2. I can reroll 1s and 2s because I have I can reroll 1s.
Great weapon fighter.
Yeah. All right, 3 and 4 makes 7, plus another 4 makes 11. So that's 11 damage to the dwarfy.
Okay. The echo sort of forms their maul in their hand. And then you can see Hannah, like the maul, the echo is almost like more excited than like normal. Like normally they're fairly like, they sort of match your movements. It's like a fluid, it's like a ferrofluid carbon copy. It almost feels like they feel more independent almost, and like you can see like the excitement is like they raise their hammer up and it's just like, yes, vengeance comes, and boom, down on this dwarf's head as you inflict your damage.
I really hope they're excited about like fighting the cultist portion of this and not about the other I don't know. Other stuff.
Yes.
I'll end my turn there.
Okay. That takes us back to talk above initiative order, Felix.
No, the dwarf hasn't gone yet.
Oh no, the dwarf hasn't gone. You were right. The dwarf is going to respond in kind. It's like, oh, what the fuck? Let's see. Yeah. Dwarfy. Dwarfy is just going to attack the person that they know attacked them. So that is going to be 2 hits to Theo. That is a natural 2 and a natural 5 for below 16. So
Wait, are they
they-
hitting me or are they
they
hitting
were,
my echo?
No, they were trying to hit you,
Oh.
and they fail. God damn, these guys
You wanna know
suck.
something
Felix,
funny?
you're up.
Did they have to move to get to Theo?
No, because Theo ran up to be able in melee range of the orc,
You.
and they
Oh,
are
okay.
all kind of standing next to each other.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Felix, you are up.
Do I have a 10-foot sphere that would encompass them but no one else?
No, because they're like like if you don't mind hitting your companions, you could. The other issue is, do you mind hitting the people you were supposedly saving because they are just at the edge of the 10-foot radius?
No. I would rather not do that. I'm gonna vicious mockery the dwarf.
Okay. What do you say?
Could you even hit the broadside of a barn? Like that
You
was
nat
embarrassing.
20 the charisma save. Wait, is it a charisma or a wisdom save?
Wisdom.
Oh, okay. That actually is different then. He nat 20 a charisma save.
That's the rudest shit I've ever heard in my life.
15?
Just 15 save.
Yes.
Because it was the wrong thing and it had a bonus, so I re-rolled it. So yeah, it was a 15.
Unfortunately, still
Alright.
saves.
So he will take no damage, but he like looks at you. It's, he looks at you and is just like, oh fuck off. It's very just a very exasperated. It's like I know we're fighting right now, but like this is going badly enough. Like really.
Yeah.
All right, you have bonus action and movement.
I got nothing.
All right, Finian, you are up.
I'm gonna have. First thing I'm gonna do is try to have GB. Bite him in the butt. Because he landed behind him. He's looking at us. So.
Okay.
Bite his butt.
a nice Tookus rend.
Okay, so that is your bonus action. That is your bonus action to attack. So roll them bones.
Wish it gave me like an. I hate how it doesn't give me like a. Roll thing on.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Steel Defender does not have its own thing.
All right, I think it's. So it would be a 9.
19, that hits. And what is the damage? I can't hear what you just said, Alex.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at their attack.
Ah.
Just trying to see it. Okay, empowered rend. D8. Okay.
D8, Jesus. I forgot how much bite GB has.
It's like it's not bad. But I need to. Where's the dice? Sorry, I'm like doing everything on the computer. Ah, there it is. Eight plus 3.
Right, so it's 11 HP. Bada boom. The GB like kind of like grabs like the dwarf is like pointing at Felix it's hard enough as it already fucking is. Fuck you. And then GB reaches out, grabs the forearm, and just pulls, and you watch as it separates at the elbow. And
Oh no, I want the ass bite. I want the ass bite.
Oh, you
I want him to be like pointing and just like.
So pointing at like so Felix is like pointing at you and like you feel like a full on like dad rant is coming at you.
Oh,
and it's
dear.
like it is like listen here, you ungrateful little.
And then as
Why
that
did he-
happens, he's getting a double tap to the face.
Okay, roll your first attack.
15.
15, that'll hit. Roll the damage.
Oh god, that was 7. It
7.
was on the 9 and then hit the roll to the 1.
So as you pull the trigger, his mouth is like open, like and you watch as the bullet right through the open mouth, out the back of the head as he falls backwards, dead.
Oh god,
And,
I didn't even have to.
All
right.
the body sort of collapses on top of like GB's body, and like Vonnie is kind of right there, just like, yay!
Well, since that happens, the second shot is going to go at the orcs. Just not having a good day because the human's on the ground, and that's harder to hit. So
Technically true.
25.
I don't know why that is. That hits. Roll your damage. I don't know why it's harder to hit something laying on the ground, but hey, here we are.
14
With a
points.
ranged weapon, I think it's because it's like
You know, they're like prone. It's like you're
it's
on
a
the
weird
ground. You're harder to hit.
positioning.
Yeah, it's aiming down. It's designed to be like a bow aiming down.
Your targets
So
look
14
smaller.
points of damage to the human.
Yeah. That. Oh, to the human, you said.
Sorry, no, sorry. Yeah, no.
To the orc. To the orc. Yeah. So like the orc is like still like kind of like pawing around his eyes and like for like a moment like you can feel Felix like the spell fade momentarily. As the orc like blinks his eyes, is like, oh, I can see, I can scoom as he's shot in the forehead and falls backwards dead. That takes us to the other dude's turn. It's like, well, this is going poorly for us, isn't it? Is surrender out of the option?
Yes.
Well, shit. Didn't want to do this then. You watch You watch as he reaches for his. You watch as he reaches for his crest. You watch as he reaches for the dragon crest around his neck, or like holding his cloak, and it's like, for the 5-clawed fury, and he twists it. I need everybody to please roll me a dexterity saving throw, including the humans behind him.
Well, they are. Do they get like
commoners.
protection from being behind the shadow?
Yeah, the echo.
I will give them advantage. I will give them advantage on their saves, but they are still commoners.
What was that? Dexterity?
Dexterity.
22.
Would this count as a spell or a magical effect?
This is technically a magical effect, yes.
Sweet, I get advantage. Oh, Finian, look at you.
They rolled okay. They rolled enough. You watch as the mother like kind of grabs her kids and like dives behind the bar.
Fuck yeah.
In this moment, they rolled a 13 and a 17. They did it.
I rolled 19.
19.
I rolled a 23 and GB rolled a.
GB rolled a what?
GB rolled a 16. I rolled a 20.
Okay, you are both good. And what about you, Felix?
22.
22. Okay, you all kind of like
Flip
the three of you have like a momentary flashback to a warehouse under a dock somewhere. It's like, oh, I've seen this before, and and
their heads just do that.
Yes, and their heads definitely just do that. You dive behind a table, Finian. GB kind of comes over and like covers you, and like Vonnie also like leans over you to cover you as well, Finian.
I do also have a shield, so you know.
Just
yeah, but it's funny to watch you get buried in a bunch of furniture.
Okay, I'm just letting you know.
do we take damage? Do we take half damage for succeeding?
Because you succeeded, you will take no damage.
And I'm gonna roll for my echo.
Yeah, I guess roll your echoes save as well then.
My echo might not make it. They rolled a 14.
They fail.
They go pop.
So and then
they
Felix,
they absorb the damage for the commoners.
Felix, you kind of like find like a broken table and like flip it up against you. Flip it up. What?
There's a boy behind you.
Oh, there is a boy. I thought you were pointing at me for some reason.
Little head.
There.
Arnie's just chilling right there.
For those who are not in the video of our audio medium, our
There's
DM
cat.
Zachary's
Yeah, my kitty has appeared on my camera screen.
in the very lower corner of his camera screen.
It's a very rare occurrence for
yes.
Barney to show his face.
He's very skittish. Felix, you are able to like hoist up a table and defend yourself. Theo, you kind of like duck behind something. Finian, you're able to get yourself covered. Theo, you as your echo, you guys watch as like from this crest at their neck, you watch as this wave of like almost black and white energy sort of undulate outwards. And instead of exploding, you feel this imploding, like sort of crushing, pulling gravitational force, almost trying to pull you in towards the center. You're all able to resist and like prevent yourself from being pulled in. The echo starts getting sucked in like a whirlpool of liquid towards the central point, and you can hear, and then the final echoing remnant that you hear coming from it as it sort of fades away. Theo is, it's like, you will take vengeance.
And only Theo hears this, right?
Mm-hmm. Only Theo is hearing this.
Okay.
You hear this in your head. But with that, like
Bargash and I are having a talk later. We are having a talk later.
The room sort of clears. The room the room clears. The light sort of returns. And you guys kind of like look around. You guys kind of look around for a moment. It's just like, okay. Like as silent, I guess, as a city at war can sound. There's like a little moment of peace, and then like after about a second or two, like the woman kind of pokes her head up over the things. Are they gone?
Yes, they're gone.
Spiritually, they are gone.
You need to get to safety. We've heard that there's
everyone's been called to the keep.
Yes, no, I was trying to. I needed to gather my children from school. Come,
They were
come,
just
come,
in school
come along,
on
children.
a Saturday.
I mean, there's a
My-
variety of
My
different.
children are
schools.
delinquents. My children are delinquents.
It's like
Just
school
go to Japan,
daycare.
and their only day off is Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh
Uh,
shit! I'm sorry, Japan.
It's also a thing. It's like daycares exist. This like these children are like preschool aged, to give you an idea. So it's like
They're little babies.
they are very small. It's a human woman, and she has a human child and a purple tiefling child. And the purple tiefling kind of walks up to you, Theo, and it's like, you only got one horn. I got two. Why you only got one?
That is because I am a unicorn.
She's got another
Satan.
horn, but it's hidden.
She's a unicorn.
I'm a unicorn, Satan. Don't listen to that one. And because because unicorns only have one
She
horn,
didn't eat
I
her
only have
veggies, so
horn.
one fell out.
That's it. That's
Sure,
what he said.
The little tiefling like reaches up to like their two little like developing horns. She's like, but I like my horns.
Gotta eat your
So you
vegetables.
gotta eat your greens.
Eat your greens. When your mum says eat your greens, you gotta eat them.
And he like looks at you, Theo. It's like, I believe you. But like looks at Felix. That one looks like they lie a lot.
I used to have horns. Would meat salad for a year.
Charisma.
I ate even less vegetables.
Roll a deception check, Felix.
I ate even fewer. I ate no vegetables.
This is the dumbest thing I've lied about.
Why do you think I look like this? Roll to deceive a child.
I used to be even
Like-
more beautiful.
I used to be even more
19
beautiful and have horns.
19, like looks at you. It's like, all right, mommy, I'll eat the salads. And, like she kind of like she
like-
goes kind of like waddling back over, and like the mother's just like, yeah, okay, sweetie, great, yeah, that's great. We're gonna go visit visit Uncle Fenris up in the Middle District, okay? And she starts leading them out and like kind of mouths a thank you at you guys and like waves and starts.
Thanks for
running.
saving our lives. Bye.
We're gonna eat all the salads.
Giving your kid the weirdest day imaginable.
Yeah, it's like this incredibly traumatizing day has occurred. The only thing this kid is going to take away from it is I need to eat more salad.
I mean, I did pull something similar to like this. I mean, we all have, but I did something to my niece where I told them where when she was little, she had asked me why I was so tall, and I said because I eat carrots. I love carrots, and she was like, "Really?" And I was like, "Yeah, eat your fucking carrots." I didn't say fuck because she was like 5 or something, but.
There you go. You solved my child puzzle. I will say because only one of them exploded. Please roll me an investigation check quickly, the three of you, so you can loot the bodies.
Loot the bodies. Luda's corpse. Take his vest.
It's a soft 20.
Nice,
12.
nice.
I hate this.
It's like I hate not being the smart one anymore.
I miss my brain. It's real cool being really buff, but like I miss my brain.
I miss my wife tails.
What was your role, Morgan?
19.
19. Okay, so 19, 12, and a soft 20. With the 12, Theo, you're able to kind of like scrounge through them. You find 30 gold and a healing potion between the now 2 corpses. Felix and Finian, you guys kind of brain blast yourselves together, and you're like you dig through, and then like Felix, you're just like, hang on a second. Because you notice like these are very like the cult clothes you've seen thus far have been fairly matted, sort of ragged and things like that. These are fresh, new, cared for suits of armor, uniforms, things like that. It's like, I'm that bitch. I'd have a secret pocket, and you like reach into like the vest of one of them and pull out and pull out a little sheet of notes. You open them expecting it's like, okay, cool, draconic notes, like da da da. It's encoded in some sort of cipher in common, and it's like, fuck. Hand it over to Finn. Finn, you take it. It's just like, they're really Finn, you look at it, it's like, they're using a 4-letter separation cipher? What the fuck kind of cult is this? I could have solved this before I went to school.
And then like Finn just like looks over at GB, puts it in its mouth, it like feeds in, and then like comes back out, and it's already like solved and written. Like,
I'm just imagining Finn just like, God, the OPSEC, what the fuck? This is terrible.
The OPSEC.
What sort of organization are you people running? I have better security with my fucking dog.
Theo and Felix trying to decode it.
What does it say?
It is it's a series. This is very clearly like one singular like set of orders. It's just for this appears to be this is to all lower city sleeper organizations.
Pine cone.
Yeah.
Activate.
It says the Blue Lord will rise. It says the Blue Lord will rise upon this day. The first in the war of the first day in the war of reckoning has begun. Slaughter all that you may find.
Oh, this is so bad, isn't it?
This is so bad.
This is so bad.
Look,
Theo feels so much guilt right now. Like, we'd had that note that talked about Marishane was the next step. And she should have insisted we go to someone, not wait.
Well,
But
fuck us.
to be
for not
fair,
realizing
to be
it
fair,
was
to be fair, she
goddamn-
would have gone to High Lord Boros.
Look, there's nothing
To be
you
fair,
can do.
she would have fucking gone to High Lord Boros about it.
There's nothing you can do. Get your fucking horn out your ass. Look,
I can't. My horn
what
can't
the
reach
second
my ass.
Look, best thing we can do is save as many as we can. Look, they're
I don't
fucking
know.
chumps.
Yes, I don't
We-
think my dog can fit in an ass.
Look, they're fucking chumps. Let's fucking bring the fight to them. I mean, I don't know about we can't fight Dragon. I don't know about that, but we can save
We
as many
can't
of these
fight
people as we
Dragon.
can.
Okay, then let's do that.
As soon as you say we can't fight dragon, you hear like a crashing, like you guys like there's like a doom as like you can like tell just from like because something hits the ground and you all jump about 6 to 8 feet in the air and then come back down like on your feet.
Christ.
But,
I
mean, the back
Theo
of the
jumps
bus?
even higher because she's a satyr and she can do that.
Well, but you can like you can
8
almost all
foot
instinctively tell it's
vertical leap.
like you can almost all instinctively tell it's like, oh, that was a big body hitting the ground, and like you kind of poke your head out the door and you see laying on the ground, apparently unconscious, is the definitely unconscious. They're not dead, but you see the corpse or the body of the sapphire gemstone dragon draped across the ground and several buildings in front of you, and you watch as the blue dragon is circling overhead, and slowly as like the body like lays there for a moment or two, you watch as the dragon sort of starts fading out of existence and like sucking itself back inwards to this small, very like broken, crumpled on the ground body of a young drow that you have met before.
Sprinting.
And that is where we will end our episode for today. Thank you all so much for joining us for another episode of Dances with Dice. Please follow us on all social media channels at Dances with Dice. And when you use the hashtag DWDcast or DWDart, we will use you as named NPCs on the show. Thank you all so much. And thank you for joining us every single Tuesday for new episodes of Dances with Dice.